see. I doubt this is going to work at all.
Once you see Saturn, if you look up to the Stellarium, you'll see why you couldn't see it before. One of those rings will come up.
Find Jupiter and Saturn here. See if I can get my
That's very
image.
Okay, so we're recording, and this is the star party on December 11th out at Lake Taghkanic State Park, and we're going to try and connect the Ye-Home camera, the nanny cam, to see what we see. So let me go and see what I got to do to make that happen.
We gotta read.
I guess turning on my microphone over here would help, wouldn't it?
Possibly.
Okay.
That's Jupiter.
Oh, I saw a little flash of light.
Yeah, tiny little. I got my camera basically zoomed in almost as far as it'll go, and obviously it's not there. It's kind of focusing every now and then. And I don't think we can see Saturn.
You
That's
cannot?
That's just a camera thing, right? I mean, because you can see it. I can see it here.
Yes. Oh yeah, I got it visually. It's just that my phone won't pick it up. I'm kind of surprised it's picking up.
I'm
Jupiter.
getting both of them on the Ye. On the
Oh
nanny.
really?
Yeah. And
Have you got
whatever-
the nanny cam on Zoom?
no, I'm putting that next.
Okay.
So let's see.
Now let's see. This thing. One thing we found out is that
Oh, there they are.
cell phone cameras suck for astronomy work.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
let's-
they're making it a selling point. They
There we
even my new Pixel even has a night sky or astrophotography button on it.
Yeah. Well, look at that. We can almost see people, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, here we can. That's
it's alien life forms.
Look at that. Now, here's the question I had, Jack.
Well, that's me. Holy crap.
Yeah, there's a little delay. I can look
That's the
around.
question you had.
The lights on the camera are infrared, but are they lit up at all?
No, I can't. That's what I was looking for. I was like, kind of went around to what I thought was the front. I cannot see a thing.
Okay.
The interesting thing I'm wondering, I can't find my video. Where is my image on this thing? Oh, are you doing a screen share?
Yes.
Okay, that's probably why I'm not seeing what I think I want to see. I was going to point my camera at it.
Yep.
And
Here, I'm
see
going to
if-
spotlight you for everyone.
Oh boy.
Oh, no, that's not
horrible.
spotlight. I'm going to stop share.
Okay.
Okay, you can share.
All right. Well, I wasn't going to necessarily share. I was just going to see if I could. Okay, that's my camera there. Where's Asimo? And
Okay. I see
all
the
right, there it is.
yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at the lights.
Kind of see the lights a little, right?
Yeah.
But only, but not with your eyeball.
No, I cannot see them visually. I can only see them with the camera.
Okay. And Asimo, I guess we're off to the side now, huh?
Yeah, let's see if we can. Let me drift around to the front here. I've been wanting to show Jeff what this looked like if I could. Let me rotate the camera. I'm also gonna, I have to unattach the red stick. Can you, this is just looped over and held. Can you undo it from the stack there?
I haven't done it, but I could turn on motion tracking,
Yike.
in which case it would.
Oh, that would be frightening.
Well, we're trying everything tonight, so
I'm game.
Yeah, you just have to kind of pull it a little bit. Go that way.
Oh, there we
And
go.
then
There we
just
go.
pull the,
What's the-
there we go. Perfect.
What's
Okay,
the
now
blinking
let's
red light?
That's a little bike light.
Oh,
that's
Okay,
just
so
to let you
there's
know it's
Asimo.
there.
There, we can almost see him now.
Oh, yeah.
what's that?
Yeah, there we are. Oh, I like it. Yeah. Now, motion tracking.
I should have known there was going to be something strange going on with Jack here.
That's right. Yeah, see, Jeff and I used to work together, so he knows me pretty well.
Oh,
Next month's in the stock market, you know,
Yep.
except for there's just gonna be big woolly mittens.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to sharing the
Yeah.
camera.
Oh, look, a hook. No, I didn't know that was there. He's got a hook under there. That's perfect.
Yeah, the
That's
hook,
easy.
you just hang the things down there.
I know. He keeps pointing at it.
oh, is it?
Hello,
Oh, this is, what is it, an infrared?
Yes, it's an infrared camera.
Everybody's wearing white tonight. Yeah,
Yeah, right?
it's like a,
Matt stops.
What does it do for green lasers? Nothing. Oh, a little bit. You can almost see it.
oh yeah.
Nope.
Blow out the sensor.
What are you trying to do, blind?
Yeah, let me get the, now that you're here, I can get the, sorry for the repeating
just
audio there for a second.
so with the infrared.
So
You guys don't have the bonfire. You need a bonfire.
Yes, yeah, it's an
Yeah,
infrared
that'd-
camera.
oh, but he's controlling.
That'd really
Yes.
help.
Got it.
So, yeah. It's sort of like night vision goggles.
Yep.
Right.
Precisely. And you can't see the flashing of my red LED at all, can you?
No.
Good. It's right down underneath.
I see it in your feed, but not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just on the ground underneath the tripod.
Exactly. Everything's backwards. It's camera-wise.
Okay, so that's good for people to not bump into it. But
Yes.
now it's a star party, so where's the telescope? Here we go.
Yeah, we need an infrared flood.
Well-
I take it that's the Taconic Parkway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's the one thing that makes this somewhat less than desirable spot.
Mhm.
It's a shame you can't see the lake, because looking over the lake and watching, I know that Orion's got to be out there somewhere.
It's a little early, I think. It's a little-
Yeah, just there. I got the Pleiades well up.
Can you see them?
What's that?
You can see them. I can barely
Oh,
see
yeah.
them from my back porch.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what I can do here. I gotta get my little screen up, and I don't even know where it is, so I'll just ignore that for a moment. But yep, that's up there. We had somebody have the Andromeda Galaxy M31 in a pair of binoculars a moment ago.
Cool.
Let's see here. I don't think I will be able to get anything at all on here. It's a darn shame, because I'd love to be able to see what these telescopes we have here, but I'm counting, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7.
Oh, okay.
Maybe 7, maybe 8
Scopes?
scopes out here. And Meteor? You're gonna have a lot of those.
Should be a lot of them, yeah.
Geminids.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of that, because the Geminids peak on the 13th, but the stream is huge. Geminids are cool.
So this is the 11th.
Yep, Sunday.
Gotta be a Gemini.
Someday, yeah.
That's when the clouds move in.
Yeah, right, exactly. Actually, they're saying Sunday might be okay. Looks like the storm's gonna get itself all Saturday-ish and move out, we hope.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, so I had to add the Geminids into my talk. Once Eric, once Eric pointed out that we were adding Castor and Pollux into the talk because of the duality nature of things with Venus and Jupiter. And then I did a little read up on it, and I found out that it's a rather unique asteroid, unique dust stream.
How is it unique?
It's made by an asteroid, not a comet.
Oh, okay.
It's a very big asteroid. It's about 6 kilometers, I think, or so, about 2.5, almost 3 miles across. And it's also a sun grazer,
Okay.
which means that it gets close to the sun and basically melts and throws all that crap off in its orbit, and we intersect with it.
Well, that's
So-
almost like a comet.
Yeah, but yeah, except metal. It's not just tiny little grains. It's basically pretty sizable rocks. So really kind of cool. Mars is nice.
How you doing?
Good.
I think we won tonight. This is a good one.
Oh yeah. It's managing to stay a little bit open.
Yeah. What time is it?
What is it? 6:10.
It's only 6:10?
Yeah, 6
I
o'clock.
really feel it's like 9 o'clock.
It does.
They said between 6 and 8.
Yep. I wish I had some kind of an infrared flood. I'd love to be able to walk along here and show some of these scopes.
Well, next time.
Next time it'll be dark too.
Well, here's the deal. You could also take Asimo, just pick him up by the scruff of the neck and
Yeah.
carry him
I
around.
was thinking kind of that. You want to try it?
Sure.
I'm gonna. Oh, let's see here. I'll keep the phone on so I can tell what's happening.
Yeah, and since I'm losing audio,
Put battery in the pocket. I gotta get rid of this mask. It's clouding me up. I can't see a thing. Okay, you wanna flip Asimo around about another 90 degrees, right?
I got to take him off of motion.
What's that?
He's on motion tracking.
Oh yeah, take off motion tracking because he's going to be running around here. You're looking at me.
Okay.
Stop.
There we go. Okay, now.
Can't really tell when I'm facing forward, but
You're almost there. Give it another 30 degrees. Keep going. A little bit more and another 10 degrees.
Are you talking to me?
No, stop. That's good.
Talking to me?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay.
People, look.
yeah.
What we're trying to do.
Oh, there's a scope.
That's the club Dob right there.
Okay.
That's the one Tim brings. Let's go over here a little bit. We got another.
They did a very, very good job.
Another 13.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello. Whose is this?
This is Thomas. How are you?
Thomas. And that's his big Dob.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
not wearing a suit tonight. That's why no one
It's
recognized
cool
me.
because it's got, it's hard to tell, but that's a glowing ring underneath it. That's very neat. Yeah, right. Nobody better be wearing a suit. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Incoming bright lights.
Tell the Kremlin.
Now, here we got. Uh-oh, I think that's the sound of a mead.
Yeah.
Is this Ryan?
Hi.
Hey.
Not going up and down again.
Oh my. This is our donated mead,
Nice.
10-inch. That, well, Ryan's having some problems.
Isn't that facing the wrong direction?
Yeah, kind of is right now.
Yeah, it's not.
I was gonna say, how does that one work?
Yeah, it's it might need a little bit of work, but it's a mead. So now, where's your stuff, Ryan? Down here.
Actually, I'm trying to get a camera going on it.
Oh, cool. I got this thing. This camera's an IR, so I can actually see it.
Oh, okay.
You want to here? Take a look.
Oh, very cool.
Isn't that neat?
That's neat.
So that's
Is the
that's
scope?
Ryan's. What is
scope
that?
black?
Is that an 8?
8-inch style, yeah.
Yeah, 8-inch Dob there.
Okay.
Make sure I don't run into the mead.
What kind of camera does he connect to it?
This is a ZWO ASI 224.
Cool.
I don't know who the other
Good. Good.
Yeah, it's, here, I'll give you a reference so you can see what it's, what Asimo is seeing. There you go.
Okay. Oh, okay. Very nice. Nice little dedicated. I'll up that
And
one.
Ryan, when you get a free hand, could you do me a favor and just shorten that, the bottommost leg here? Yeah. Thank you, sir. That's perfect. Thank you. Now I can do that. Yeah. Let's see here. We got some more down here. I think. Yeah, right?
This is working well.
Indeed.
And having you on the call on your phone is a.
We got another telescope. Yay.
This is not a telescope.
Hi there.
It's just my camera.
Oh, camera. Perfect. Even better.
Oh, cool.
What I'm going to do here is we're going to get, this is an infrared
Okay.
and I'm actually seeing it. Take a look. I can't see where you are because I'm blinded.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
And who do we have here?
And who are you?
I'm Sri Devi.
Hi, Sri.
Hello.
And
Hello.
what's the camera? That
It's a Pentax. This is actually my first time trying to
excellent.
figure out how to use it.
cool.
So I'm going to see what, I've tried to take a couple of shots.
Have you walked down the line and met some of the other folks? We've got an awful lot
Not
of
yet.
photographers down this way.
Not yet.
And especially the guy, you were really close to the end with the light around the bottom of the scope, but Steve, and he's been doing a lot of astrophotography with work, but a couple of the other folks right along the way here do it too.
Okay.
So
that's
this is
cool.
excellent.
I used to shoot in film, and this
Uh-huh.
is the first time
Oh,
I'm
I'm
shooting
sorry.
digital, and it's completely different.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yep.
The acquisition phase is anyway, and the post phase, and yeah, well.
Yep.
Well,
Right.
even like I used to do, like a 30-minute exposure and just let it go. But I don't think this camera, the
Not
bulb
without a
setting
guide.
doesn't really
Yeah.
work.
Not without a guide.
Yeah. So,
30,
Yeah.
40 seconds.
so I feels like 30 seconds is the longest. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Unless you're
figure
trying
out
to
how
make
to.
star trails, of course.
I'd be surprised if you could even get 30 out of it.
The
Yeah.
Geminids are sort of around. If it catches that, it would be lovely.
Yep. She's well away.
Yeah.
But yeah, to check in with some of the other folks. Mask up when you do, though.
Yeah.
I am so walking around. I can't get my glasses foggy. I was gonna say something else, but I can't remember what. Well, I'll think of it. Good to see you. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Since I've been blinded by white lights, I'm trying to be very careful to not run into anybody,
Right.
including my table, my very own table. Let's see here.
What's the
There's
head
my
count?
name being used in vain again.
What do you think the head count is?
It looks like about 15 to 20.
Okay, that's a good party.
Looking at people.
I haven't made the rounds yet.
All
You
right,
have?
I should let you go.
No.
Hi, Tim.
No, I just
Yeah, this is our Vice President, Tim.
Vice President.
Turn around, Vice
Oh,
President Tim. There we go.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Cool guys wear their hats backwards.
See, that's how we
Yeah.
know it's cool.
Now, let's see if I can find it. And this is some guy named Jack here. I think he's been a bit lazy. Seems like he's just left a bunch of crap on the ground.
I think he's been a little busy, huh?
Yeah, right.
As long as it's not in the road.
Yeah. Okay, here's Steve. Hey,
Hey, Steve.
Steve's one of our other astrophotographers.
My nanny cam.
Yeah, take a look.
Steve, you're on Zoom.
See how warm I am? Now you know I don't need
Yeah, right.
shorts are okay.
Yeah, wait a minute. Where? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, you got. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
my
Yep.
God.
See a difference?
Oh,
Yep.
geez.
He's in the shorts.
It's one way to get
So,
yourself
good.
broken in.
What you got here?
Oh, there?
It's Eric and a gentleman named Jeff that I used to work with.
Oh, okay.
Good friend of
Oh.
mine who's maybe joining us.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go. This is what I wanted you to see, Jeff.
Wow.
I can turn the green light on if that helps.
I don't know. It might, but actually here, this is pretty good. Oh, wow.
Nope,
That's
wrong
not
one,
green.
Wrong button.
Yeah.
It's a new headlamp, so I'm still getting used to it.
Actually, that doesn't do a thing.
No? Okay.
The infrared is doing quite nicely.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So what do you got here? Talk to us.
All right. So right here, I've just got a laser pointer mounted for guiding, for visually identifying what I'm looking at for rough guiding.
On top, I've got a Wi-Fi box that connects to a ZWO ASI Air Pro. That controls the entire rig in terms of what I'm imaging and the guiding and focusing and the filter wheel, pretty much everything. All that stuff on the back there, you can see there's the main camera down here. I kind of get bleached out, but the main camera's right here. And then in front of that's a filter wheel. Off the side here is the focus, automatic focus. This thing's a power distribution box, which powers everything on top of the OTA. So it's powering the ZWO ASI Air, it's powering the camera, the cooling of the camera, everything else. So there's a single power cable going down to the bottom where I've got Stellarium power tanks. And then we've got a separate power tank that goes to the actual mount. So there's really only 2 wires that come off the OTA to anything on the ground, and that's the power, and then one for control to the hand controller. So keeps it all nice and tidy. When I take it apart, I can literally undo 2 wires and pack it in the car and good to go.
And he's not the serious one.
Oh, geez. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. I did tell you this could get kind of nuts, didn't I?
Oh, hey, I know. I couldn't have picked I could not have picked a worse time in my life to try to start doing this at all.
We're making it work.
Yeah.
Been retired. We've been retired. What, Jack? I've been since June.
You went after me.
Yeah. So June 28th of 19.
Yeah.
Was it 19?
I've been.
Yeah, 19.
What was I? I was May of 18, wasn't I?
You were one of the first batch, or did you do it on your own?
No, I asked for it, and they.
Oh, that's
said,
right.
yeah,
I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the numbers, so I got the full retirement and the whole bit. So it was very, very cool.
I'm paying out of pocket for my medical because, of course, I didn't have that.
Yeah, my wife has still got medical, so I'm not doing that. I would be if I weren't, but.
Yeah. Well, we'll deal with
Let's see.
that.
All right, let me get out of your way. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Woof.
What kind of scope was that? It was a Celestron what?
Celestron, what is it, an 8? 8-inch Edge HD.
Cool.
Yeah, let's see. Let's look down the business end here.
You see anything if you look actually into the end of the scope with the nanny cam?
Oh, yeah. Yoink.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Right down the barrel.
Yeah. We have another Celestron 8 that was donated to the club that I don't know if it actually works yet or not. I've never had it out of the garage yet. I've been too bloody busy. This is very funny. Now let's see what's going on with the club dob here.
Yeah, just don't touch the scope. And if you need to sit on something,
Action at the club dob.
yeah, blue and gold. I used to teach over at the academy. The school called it blue and gold.
Oh, I know what you're looking at now.
What is it?
Just looking at Alberio.
Alberia, I got a
Wow,
15
beautiful,
millimeter
beautiful,
eyepiece in there. and
I keep trying to run around to the side, and that's where everybody's going.
What's
So.
the matter? It blew me away as soon as I got
This is a homebrew, Jeff. This is a homemade telescope.
Did he grind, including grinding the glass?
No, he bought the glass, but you can kind of tell from the box it's in
Okay, yeah.
and the base that it's on.
Yep.
But this was built by a guy named Gordon Waite who willed it to the club. So it's one hell of a nice scope, 13.1 inch Coulter mirror.
Wow.
And it's absolutely gorgeous. I had it resurfaced. Whoops, I'm about to run
did
into, yeah. That's Tim's camera tripod. But yeah, it had holes all over it. So I took it out, I had it surfaced, and it's just been absolutely gorgeous ever since.
Here, you want to take a look at them?
Trying to not trip over his tripod
It's too bad. 'cause
and not bash into the scope.
I invested in a bunch of fluorescent tape and wrapped my tripod legs with that.
Yeah, there's quite a few of those. I think I might have pointed one out a little earlier. I'm going to see if I can collapse this tripod a little bit. There we go. Make it a little less miserable to carry around.
I'm going
I don't
to.
think Tim has anything in the way.
We've got to do
Don't
this.
know if you, whoops. He does have something in the way.
And are you familiar with telescopes?
I don't know what that is, but it's in the way.
It's called a Telrad. And it's, yeah.
Glad I was walking slowly.
What was it? No clue.
It appears to be a tripod with a mount on it. Let me
Yeah.
see, where did it go? Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
but what I was going to see if I could show you is you might be able to see the fluorescent ring underneath that scope down on the ground.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's a tiny astronomer.
And at the end of the show, they stick him or her in the scope and launch her.
Yeah,
Human cannon.
I think this is basically the same telescope, same size, 13.1 Coulter, but professionally built.
Jack, how's the temperature out there? Is the weather?
Well, it's not bad at all. 48, 49, 47, something like that.
Okay.
I've got gloves on just so that it doesn't bother me very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really horrible. I look at the screen to see what's on here and then I can't see a darn thing.
Yeah. But you're doing a great job for taking us around. I can imagine doing this for a bigger group.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, at some point, I'll put the link onto the events for anyone in the club wants to join us.
Yep. Now we've got, looks like we might actually have a couple of other cars out that way, but I'm not entirely sure. You can see some lights out there, but I just can't see enough to walk around and be afraid of tripping over anything. Ooh. Got somebody looking at the ring right now.
The ring.
Yeah, the ring nebula.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. What is that? Oh, that's a reflection off of that car. Okay. Trying to see. It doesn't look like. That must be. I wonder if that's Rob.
Rob from Parks.
Not entirely sure what's going on there, but it looks like, oh no, it probably isn't because it looks like he missed the turn into the thingy there. I wonder if he's looking for us.
Light motion to make you dizzy through the camera.
Yeah.
I did not realize that Taghkanic was so visible. This.
Well, yeah, because all the trees have lost their leaves, so
Yeah.
now we get it.
We gotta talk them into planting some evergreens.
Do that or invest in some big screens.
Right.
I like trees better than.
Yeah.
What is M something, right?
Okay, here we got somebody who's serious.
Yeah. This has got to be Ryan again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got trying to.
The Barlow's a bit too much for the.
Oh yeah. We can't quite see what's going on there in the screen.
Mars on it.
Yeah. Oh, he's looking at Mars, but I don't think we can actually see it from the IR camera. Yeah, it just looks like you're actually looking at the
It's white.
temperature of the universe there. Here. Show you what he sees. Except, oh, damn, right.
Oh yeah, that's no good.
White. non-functioning. Functioning, there we are.
At this point, I have to think it's cold.
It's cold?
I don't know. I mean, Tommy saw it working. It was snowing.
Oh, you're talking about the mead, yeah. Yep.
It's fine.
Well, yeah. Play with it some more. See how it works.
I don't know. It's frustrating. It works at home, then get it up here, and everything's set.
Yeah, maybe it's just a summer telescope.
Oop, that's bright light there.
What's that?
That was a bright light looking right at you.
Maybe somebody looked at me for something.
Yeah.
I don't see anything directly except for my flashies underneath
Right,
the.
right on the left shoulder of whomever that person is there.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I don't know. But it shined straight at you for a moment.
Yeah, it doesn't show up eyeball, so that's got to be.
I just walked in front of it.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder. I'm gonna go
Don't
up
walk
here.
into the knob.
I think, yeah, right. I think that's a retro reflector on taillight.
Oh, okay.
I want to go verify that. I'm going to very carefully try to not walk into people.
Yep, you can see that's what it is.
I'll
Oh,
be darned. That is absolutely black here. There's
Yeah.
absolutely nothing coming out of that. That's all retro reflector. That's pretty cool.
And the thing is that when you pointed straight at it, it flared up like somebody was shining a spotlight at you.
Well, that's what retro
Wow.
reflectors do, right?
I guess.
I just don't want to trip over that tripod again.
you move around, you can see that it really is a retroreflector.
Yeah. This is
Oh.
Tim's.
I'm not sure I've
new
ever
vehicle, so
heard that exact
I think I should bash the camera into it.
It's just, yeah, it's directional to the side more.
Oh, okay.
I don't
It's
think it's
interesting.
a true retro
That's a-
reflector would,
Well, that's a side marker. So if we come into the rear tail lights,
yeah.
oops. Oh, am I occulting? Human occultation.
We're making a last ditch effort. to
Human
get Saturn.
occultation. Sorry.
Tommy might be able to get it from my angle.
Yeah, I'm looking at white light, so I can't see anything. What are you trying to get to?
Okay.
Like I said, I don't think I can get it.
Oh, I now know what a reflector or a retro reflective is.
Yeah.
A true retroreflector would reflect back in the direction the light came from, no matter what.
Yeah, and he shined the camera straight at it and it flashed.
Right, but
Yeah.
it's direction. This one's directional because if you're off to the side, it reflects strongly. But if you're off, too far away,
Yeah,
then
because those are the side markers. I think
right.
he's got. Let me look at the front. Let's
Oh,
see.
yeah,
Look at
sure.
the side markers flare there.
Wow.
And let's see if anything happens in the front. No,
What are they?
really not.
I mean, they certainly
get
must be very bright in white light then. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes the lines on the pavement are retroreflective also. I don't think these are. I think they're just bouncing the light back. A little bit up. Can't see the laser though. That's interesting. I guess that means that those are good lasers without a whole lot of infrared quotient. You actually see stars up there, can't you? Hello. Who wants me? Way down there? Young lady who's got a Pentax camera. First time here. I can't remember her name. Do you remember her name, Eric?
I don't.
I'm sorry, I was away from the keyboard for just a bit. What's
Yeah,
what
I will probably recognize her if I see her on the list,
was
but
that?
I didn't recognize her name. She did say it was the first time, I think. So
Oh,
Yeah, she did say that.
let's see if I can. I don't know if we can actually see the lake sitting out there or not. I guess the lake is not retroreflective.
No. Wonder how much of an exposure it would take to get a reflection plus stars. It should be roughly the same.
Yeah, it should be pretty close. The water should be actually pretty bright. We actually
I
got
think
a
I
few
can
stars
sort
in
of
there.
see what might be a lake.
Yeah. I'm gonna see, is that Orion coming up there? Is that Betelgeuse and Rigel? I can't remember my stars.
What about Jupiter and Saturn? Are they still?
Let me move towards them. They're just getting down to the horizon here. Let me see. There we are.
Yeah, I can see Jupiter.
No, you're doing something. I'm holding the camera.
Oh, there.
I'm playing filmographer here. IRographer. Yeah, right above the folks' head there is Jupiter.
Right, and Saturn is not.
I actually can't make out Saturn by eye. It's probably
Okay.
in a cloud.
Really?
Yeah, it looks a little hazier down near the horizon.
Oh yeah. I'm actually surprised that we have this much sky.
Yeah.
Let me see what happens when we point up. First, I gotta hold it steady. That's gonna. Wait a minute. Here, let me use the leg to. It's much darker up straight overhead.
Yeah, I saw one star.
I'm not seeing anything though.
You don't see Orion at all out there?
Well, Orion would be on the horizon, and I think.
The belt should be just above the horizon right now.
Well, the problem is the belt's coming up, I think, behind our mountain.
Behind your mountain, yeah.
Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna walk over this way, get from behind the tree. Okay. So
Well,
let's see.
I'm looking at Stellarium, but I'm on my my zip code. So
Yeah. I think that might be the two shoulder stars up there that you're seeing. I think I can make them out on the screen here. I can't remember the names. Is that Betelgeuse and
yeah, one of them is the lower left one.
yeah, I think. Let's see, they would be straight, yeah, kind of straight up and down would be right for them, wouldn't it?
No.
The belt is going to be
Between the two
Straight up, yeah.
shoulders. No.
it's I think it's just behind that mountain. So I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see the mountain in the slightly right, the
Yes.
dark spot. Yeah, I think that's where the belt is right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It'll start popping up later. Did you?
I don't even,
Eric?
in my place, I don't even see it above the trees till like 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Eric, did you put the Taghkanic State Park landscape on Stellarium?
Yeah, it's. I was going to mention,
Perfect.
Jeff, if you go to if you're using Stellarium and go to landscapes on their server, you'll find one for this site.
Man, downloaded it.
Very cool.
So who in the state screwed up the spelling of the Taghkanic Parkway?
Oh, it's spelled like 8 different ways here.
It's phonetic for different people. Who's that waving?
Who's waving? Who's that?
Is that Ryan?
It's Dave.
Dave.
Dave. Oh,
Dave's
hi.
not here.
No, Dave's not here. Dave, let me in.
Can't tell who anybody is with masks on these days.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that the black mask turns out to be white in the picture.
Yeah, yeah, I'm seeing that.
And this jacket, which now you will see, it's like a 3-second delay,
Yeah,
is also black.
And it's white. White.
that's interesting.
Right? Yeah, that's right. I'm right next to you.
Apparently, all these guys, everything you see that's white is actually black.
White.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Everybody looks like ghosts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Black.
But
Yeah, it's funny. The color, the way it picks up the color.
we
But
get
it's infrared. Is that reading? What is that reading? Infrared?
Well, it's basically throwing out light we can't see, which, well, if it was a certain level, it'd be heat. Yeah, but it's basically just a light that we can't see, and it's working like a searchlight. So it's lighting things up, and then the camera is sensitive to that light.
Okay, yeah.
and it's going out on the out
This
Out
is
on the
not
hotspot
like
back
they
to the
made
phone.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he was just saying.
Really?
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not really. I mean, it is in the sort of in the low end of where heat would be if it were more energetic. But realistically, it's just like a flashlight, except it's in infrared. What's that?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. It's picking up the heat, right?
Yeah, except that's not really what's doing it.
Not really.
Yeah,
But why would a black mask and a white mask show up exactly the same?
reflecting. It's just reflecting the light.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah.
I see. Which is going into the civil rights of astronomy now.
The what of astronomy?
On the planet, is there such thing
What
as
was that?
civil rights? I mean,
Are there any rights at all?
they're wrong.
Or wrong? Even larger question.
Absolutely.
You're tweaking the camera around. Okay.
Yeah, I'm,
Whoa, look at that. Who's got all the reflective goodies?
wow, what is that?
Let
It's debatable.
me go find out who that is. Who's got that reflective jacket?
He probably doesn't even know it's reflective.
Yeah, I
No,
bet.
that's Tim.
Oh, I didn't.
Is that Tim?
Is that Tim?
That's all straight.
No, that's not Tim.
No? Okay.
No, Tim's next door. Did
Oh.
you know? Yeah, look at your reflective jacket.
Oh, wow.
Actually, back up. I don't know.
Yeah,
if we-
back up a little bit.
I was like, I don't see a laser.
Jack.
Look at that.
The pipe,
You have a green laser, yes.
Can you show, Dave here the Pleiades? You can look.
Oh, yeah.
through
Hold on here. I have to.
No.
Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, you're not.
That won't last.
Oh, yeah, because you got it over
the
here.
Over here to see whether we're actually.
Okay, oh, my fingers. Pleiades
there's
right here.
camera on the camera. Oh, yeah, the flash.
Cool. Yeah.
If you're at noon, go. And then go in.
Yeah, now the big one.
There you are.
You want the galaxy?
I'm here to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you find it? With your binocs?
Oh,
right up in there.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got my laser working. So I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Well, first of all, you're gonna.
So he's, that camera's all the way over there, it's picking it up.
Well, that's, the Peapod is, I'm Secretary, Gray Square is Pegasus. Oh, okay. Or not Pegasus.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it is Pegasus.
Yes.
You know, the cold weather affects my mind.
This is so cool.
All right, so you go to the upper left.
I'm gonna give Asimo back his third leg here.
Okay, and then go out. Yeah, I just saw it.
Try to do this without dropping it.
Geminid. There are two strings of stars that come out from down. There's one here. Okay.
There we go.
One right above it. Okay. Now, if you go to the third star out.
Whoops.
One, two, three.
I wish you could see where he's pointing.
There's the third star. And go up in equal distance, right there. That's where your Andromeda Galaxy.
Oh, my
That is the
God.
constellation Andromeda. Those two strings of stars.
Yep.
To burn your eyes.
Oh, my
You can
God.
see it with
That's
naked eye.
great.
Oh, you got good eye.
That was interesting. I wonder
Yeah,
who's,
can see it now.
Wow, that is really cool.
somebody was lighting everything up there for a minute.
Something like that. I forgot the exact number. Yeah, that lighting is gonna start out.
Cool.
Want to see something cool? Whoop, I can't do that. Almost walked off and took the battery away.
Did you get to see it with the binocs? Terrific.
I got to remember, I can't go very far from Asimo.
why?
I have the battery in my pocket.
Oh, hang it down from the hook.
Yeah, I don't have it in the little red bag.
Well, yeah. One of the things we wanted to test was the range. So if you've got the hotspot,
Oh yeah, well, let me, I just took the battery out of my pocket. I'm gonna sit it on the ground here
where's
and go
the,
get the red bag.
okay.
But yeah, okay, so what do you want me to do? Just walk away until we fuzz out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking at everything there. Cool. Yes, sir.
Can you show them our laser or?
Yes, absolutely. Here, tell you what.
Mine is dying on mine.
That's in my, it's kind of around
Maybe-
my neck, but let me give you
Maybe
the,
what happened, I have to do is put it inside my coat and get it warm.
I'll give you
But yours
the,
are on,
try that one.
okay. Now, where is
The
the,
little button on the side.
is that it? Yeah. There we go. Okay.
You got it?
All right.
If
so we're
that gives
gonna
out
find
on
the-
you, let me know. I got
we're gonna
another one.
find the square.
Okay, I am gonna walk away from the Asimo.
Now you go to the upper left-hand
I should be in the picture, but I don't see me.
You made it so far. I think I saw you off in the distance. But
Yeah, let me, I'm trying to walk over. See, the little guy is looking at himself on the computer.
more
Next time you do that, Jack, get a separate microphone.
What was that?
Next time you do this, get an external microphone.
I had one. I couldn't get it to function.
Really?
I've got a, yeah, I've got a Anchor Soundcore bar there. I just loaded Linux 20,
Oh,
Ubuntu 20, and it does weird things with the audio. 16 was just perfect. 20 requires me to play around with pulse audio and tell it things.
Oh.
I tried to do that and it looked like it got it, but it still wasn't getting the sound out to it. So yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Okay, I'm almost at the edge of the parking lot. Hang on here. I must be 80 to 100 feet from it.
we're still fine.
Yeah.
Let me look around here.
Can you still control it? Yeah.
I can.
Okay, I'm gonna walk right to the edge of the parking lot if we get it. It's so weird because I'm looking like, oh, I'm gonna walk into people. Wait, no, they're behind me.
You can still see what the camera sees.
Yeah.
Well, straight line distance with not much in the way.
Okay, I'm actually at the edge of the parking lot right now. I'm standing on the berm.
Excellent.
That's incredible.
That's very nice.
I'm gonna pace it off going back.
Okay.
That's plenty. You know, I could basically cover this entire parking lot right now.
Right. Right.
My camera's still on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Steady. 80.
There you are.
91, 2, 3, 94 good sized paces. So that's pretty darn close to about, I'd say 250 feet. That's crazy.
Okay, so that really works well.
Yeah. Whew. Clouds are starting to, okay, the western horizon is obscured. Jupiter and Saturn are gone.
Yeah.
6:30.
What was that?
Yeah, it's 10 to 7, so
Yeah,
they've been gone for what, 10 minutes, I guess.
probably. Okay, yeah, there's, I think that's Orion's belt starting to come up right where I thought it was. Up right behind the hill. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. That may be his other leg. Gotta get around the trees. I can't tell, I'm light blinded. Oh, yeah, okay, there's his belt. I can actually see it now. It's quite dim, probably because my eyes are shot.
What do you want to see? Okay. I'm Isaac. Isaac. And you were here. You were here 2 months, two times ago. Yeah.
Yay.
Yes. I remember you guys. You were way down on the end. We kind of did laps actually. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's Cygnus.
And,
Hello.
what did you had a scope with you, didn't you? No, we don't. You did. We do not own a scope. Well, you don't. For another 2.5 weeks. You don't. Yeah.
Newbies.
Name Meteors.
There's Cygnus.
Yeah.
But you know, this laser is not working.
Here you go, Tim.
The man with the
I just have to unwrap it. That's all.
Oh, Jack, here's your other laser back.
Yeah. Hold on.
Mine, I think
Try that.
I tucked mine inside my coat.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'll trade you.
You
Got it?
to warm it up. Yeah, I got it.
I got the stick. You take the lanyard. Got it?
I got the
There you go.
lanyard. Oh, it's like they're from silver.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I think I need new batteries, don't I?
Well, either that gets cool, because mine went
Yes.
dead too. I can't find the. So is there anything you'd like to see? These are the guys. Okay, and I got that. Yours is working great. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
We did. Did he see Cygnus? See Alberio yet? Okay. I just saw Andromeda. Okay. You're hitting home runs.
Yay. Out to the east is pretty.
Black hole.
Yes, you know where that is?
The first one.
You know where it
No, I
is?
don't know where it is.
Give me a laser.
All right.
Just leave it there.
All right.
Right about there.
Okay. Didn't know that.
I see it. I saw it's right.
Well, there's
Double cluster.
double cluster, and if you got I've got Jack's double cluster's right about in there.
No, it's got to be closer to Cassiopeia. I can see it.
Oh, it's up.
I can see. Yeah, there you go. Right there.
Right
Ding.
close to
Yeah, there you are.
Okay, that's it. Okay. Well, I had somebody.
That's
looking
pretty
at it.
incredible for the crappy night we've got. I can actually see naked eye the double cluster.
Straight up. Yeah, but you know the night's getting better.
Yeah, over there, it's getting worse. Yeah. The stars are setting into the clouds. What was that?
I'm pointing to the wrong spot. I can see that with my naked eye.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty
That doesn't
crazy.
happen too often.
Yeah.
Wow. And then there's the Hyades. Who was asking about the cluster? Whoever it was, they're gone.
Yeah.
This is a great. And now this is better than mine. Is this a world class one like Steve's?
What's that? That one? No,
This
that's
one right
that's only a U.S. made Z-Bolt. It's about
Okay,
125.
Oh, okay, mine was 100, but it doesn't show. But mine also has a red light
Yeah, yours got lots of goodies
and a
in it.
white light.
What kind of batteries does it take?
Maybe
Maybe you
it's
just need
either a AA or AAA.
Maybe you just need a new set of batteries. I got
Yeah,
some.
you know, well, last time mine was not doing that well, and I got it home and it was working great. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking it got cold.
Yeah, well, that was a trick I
There's your
learned
laser back.
from
I'll
Jeff
just-
here.
I'll
Is
just ask
keep your batteries in your pocket.
No, I haven't. Jack, have you seen the Starlink trains?
I have not.
I don't know who has.
Yeah,
Is Greg here tonight by any chance?
I don't think so.
I haven't gotten a chance to make the rounds yet. We've been like,
Yeah.
customers are
Yeah,
showing up.
you've been showing off the big scope.
Yeah, I had 2 or 3 people using that.
Yep, yep.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You should be able to see that real well right now. Am I in the way again?
it's really low.
Yes, it is.
I can see the belt.
Can't see a darn thing. A hat comes down. Okay, let's see. There's the belt. I can't even see the scabbard at all.
You know, Ring Nebula.
Oh, that must have been nice.
I didn't see it, but Tommy had it in before and showing people.
Yeah.
Ring Nebula.
You want to see it?
Let's see, where's Isaac?
It's got to be bleeding straight up, isn't it?
Did he see the Ring Nebula yet?
No, it's going to be like right there.
Okay, well, you guys.
How come I can't see Vega?
Well, have you been here all night? I've been only by my.
Ow.
I go as far as Tommy, and that's it. That's all I have.
Why am I? Oh, is that
You've been here how long?
is that Vega down low?
Yeah, that's Vegas.
Oh, you're not going to see a Ring Nebula. It's set into the clouds.
7 light years away.
Ring Nebula is right.
I couldn't tell that was Vega. It's like that's half gone in the clouds.
That's the star in content.
Yeah.
Ring is right there. Now you see
Yeah.
what I did, Jack? I put my laser
Yeah.
inside my coat, and now it
Oh,
works like a dream.
I had the biggest argument with Ken about that. What's that?
Yeah, that actually makes sense because you got to fire that tube off,
Yeah.
like that laser tube.
Yep. I had a big argument with Ken. We were out here and it was 6 inches, 10 inches of snow on the ground. And I had to keep the laser actually inside my shirt, getting warmed up before it worked. And I made the comment, I said, hang on, my laser's gotten cold. He says, oh, that's good for it. I said, no. Does it show up when it gets cold? He goes, no, batteries love to get cold. Well, they may love it, but the electricity doesn't like to come out when they get cold.
Yeah, they love it if you're storing them.
Yes, exactly. I think that may have been his point that he wasn't quite getting.
Well,
that hurt. Ouch, ouch,
Ooh,
ouch.
there you go. Well, you got hit in the face that time.
Yes, I did.
I felt that.
Yeah.
That's all right. No worries.
Was that car or were you hitting that reflector?
Yeah, locking the car. We got the flashy lights. It
Oh,
happens.
Yeah, I wanna make sure the
Don't
alarm
do
was
that.
on.
I've been rated.
Yeah, so that was a big deal. I was like, all right, Ken, fine, great. Have it your way.
I know you. Well, yeah, I'm unforgettable. That's for
Because
sure.
I'm sitting there the whole time thinking about what Jeff told me when I went up to Alaska with my camera. Keep the batteries in your pocket.
I did tell you that, didn't I?
You did. Yes, you did. You're an Alaska old hand. And my first time I was up there, you're like, you're going to take your camera? I said, yeah. Make sure you keep your batteries in your pocket. Oh, that's a good idea. It worked.
That and your candy bars. That one I learned from hunting. You're out in the woods. You go out in the woods at 3 o'clock in the morning. You're about breakfast time. You want a Snickers, and you pull it out of your pocket. It's frozen.
Just like the guy on the ad. You ever see that ad?
Which ad is that?
The guy is he's broken, so he lives in a bathroom. He keeps hitting the hand dryer to keep warm.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
I haven't seen that, but I've done that.
Good for you.
Yeah, the guys in the subway do that in the restrooms when they after they take a shower in the sink.
Oh, God.
So did you ever get Eric? Is Eric?
Yeah, Eric's here.
Eric's there?
Yeah.
Is that who was just talking?
That was actually Jeff.
Okay, Jeff was telling me about the the laser beam needing some heat in order
Yes.
to work right. Yeah.
Where's Eric?
Superconductors work great at
Oh, yeah.
cold temperature.
Sure.
I mean, but a laser is not a superconductor.
That's a necessity.
So how do you like being a television cameraman, Jack?
Hey, I'm having a fun time. This is good. Lots of fun.
I told you who the anchor for Channel 4 News used to be, right?
I don't know.
Jack Chastain is name.
Oh, that's right.
And then
But it
I
wasn't
found out
me.
there's a Chastain.
Yeah.
Same spelling.
hey, guys, we got Greg is joining us.
What was that?
Greg is joining us.
Oh, Greg is. Cool.
Greg is at home, I think.
Yeah, Jeff. Greg is our other astrophotographer with the fixed scope of whose images I sent you a lot of.
On the PowerPoint you sent them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of, that Greg is a lot of the PowerPoint. Yes.
Great. Yeah, good stuff.
And he's Astro Nutcase.
.com.
.com. Yes. I'm trying to figure out why I only have Okay. Oh, I guess Eric's gone to no video.
Yeah,
Okay.
Very cool.
and I'm sitting in a darkened room, so it makes it
Yeah.
easier to do this, but
Cool.
you wouldn't see me.
What's that?
You wouldn't really see
Yeah.
me.
This is what we're seeing.
Oh yeah, he's over there watching.
Yeah.
Is there anything
yeah.
else you guys wanted to see that I guess he is. He knows as much as anybody. This guy.
Sure enough.
Have you talked to Steve that down at the end?
No, we haven't.
Steve is an astrophotographer, so you
He's
should
got
go-
a heck
you
of a
should go down
scope
there and
set up.
talk to him, and he's wearing shorts.
Yeah.
You want to go talk to Steve soon? See what he's photographing?
Yeah, I'll go down there myself.
Is Greg on here yet? Oh, no.
I'm here.
So,
Hey, there you are.
Jack,
All
so
right.
Jack, you can tell him he only needs to wear shorts because most of the those astrophotography guys, they set their camera up, they get everything polar aligned, and they pick their target and they let it go.
And they got in the car.
Then they get in the car.
Yeah.
That's why he's wearing shorts.
Greg,
Yeah,
Greg's got it even better because he's got his scope outside his house, so he can just go
Oh, that's even better. Yeah.
inside.
Greg, I want to introduce you to Jeff.
Hello, Greg.
Jeff, huh?
Yeah.
Guess I hold on a second here. Jeff. Okay. Hello, Jeff.
You're actually showing. Yep.
Yeah, I used to work with Jeff, good friends. And Jeff is an honest to God real photographer who's basically set out to learn astrophotography.
Ah,
And very first thing I did was send him a whole bunch of your pictures.
Shame on me. I failed to pay attention to heed all of the warnings. You know.
You're not supposed to heed the warnings. I thought you were supposed to do them. So you say why, you know? That's what they told me with woodwork.
I'm trying to preserve some of that, fun.
Yeah. The first thing people told me when I started doing some woodwork is find a book on woodworking, turn to the back to the place where they say don't do all of this and do all of that. Then you'll know why.
You did a lot of that on your kitchen, didn't you? You mean you did your whole kitchen, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't make my whole new kitchen.
No.
I wish I had, but I just didn't have the time and the inclination, so we bought it. But I did all the work.
Mhm.
Made it all straight this time.
I saw bits and pieces of it. I didn't see the whole thing.
Oh man, you should see the whole thing. I'll have to give you a walkthrough at some point because, I mean, even now, my wife is like, "I love this kitchen."
Well, if that made it all worth it.
Oh yeah.
how's the sky there?
Straight up, quite nice. The west is starting to disappear. I can just barely make out Vega. It's about to disappear into the clouds. I don't know if we can. Where's Asimo pointed? It's pointed at me. That's where it's pointed. Up is not too good. You might be able to get a halfway decent look at Orion. You want me to spin it, or do you want to spin it, Eric?
I'm at the stops.
What's that?
I'm at the left stop.
Okay, it needs to go 180 the other way. I'm actually looking over the top of Asimo at Orion.
You realize the only reason you've got anything to look at is because I didn't show up.
Yeah. Wait, that's the wrong direction. That's me. 180. Yeah, going. Stop. Back it up a little bit. The other way. 5 degrees. That's probably pointed straight at Orion. Yep.
Okay.
Now, let's see here. Stars. 3 belt stars are kind of dimish.
Yeah, I don't see them.
They're right between the little tree and the big tree. Yeah, right in no, come to the right. As a matter of fact, I can't see that person who just walked in, but oh well. Should be right in there, I think.
Here?
Straight up and down from where the lower point of the arrow is. Yeah, right like that. Right in there.
Is that Betelgeuse?
I believe the Betelgeuse, I believe, is the brighter one up above the tree on the left. Trying to
Yeah.
get a relationship here and see exactly what we're seeing. We can't see my laser, can we? Let's try that. See that? No, we can't.
No, we don't see the laser. Hey, we need an infrared laser.
Yeah, but then I can't tell where it's pointing.
Well, we need a dual band. We need a dual band laser.
Well, you know,
cheap.
can you see
What's
a white light? You might be able to see white, won't you?
I
Not that I would
Well,
suggest.
actually, I think when he gets white, the camera senses that and turns its IR off.
It has a timeout on it, and it's got to really saturate. So when the lights come on, it'll stay in night mode for 20 seconds or 30 seconds to make sure it's actually, and then it'll switch over. It's pretty smart. Okay, so
So according to Stellarium, at the moment, Betelgeuse is due east.
Yep. Which is, I believe, it's the bright star that's right over that little tree. Almost, yeah, right there. Come up a little bit, and that should be
right there.
I believe, Betelgeuse. And then what's the left knee? Is that Rigel? I think that's the other bright one we can see.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got Betelgeuse, and then what's the left shoulder? No. What's the other shoulder?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's my problem right now. Is I'm
Are
like,
you talking Bellatrix?
Bellatrix. Thank you. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Betelgeuse. I think you can see Betelgeuse and just barely Bellatrix. And Rigel down at the bottom, and right smack in the middle, it should be, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, right? It should be the belt, and it's straight up and down.
Are they? Okay, yes. So there's a little something there. We may have one of them.
Yeah.
But it's not really coming through or.
How about Jupiter and Saturn? Are they visible?
They're behind the clouds, and I think they're probably almost set by now.
They were, though. We saw them from the camera.
We did. Yeah, we did see them earlier.
What do you think, Greg? This is pretty neat, huh?
Well, it works. Okay.
Yeah, Greg didn't see. You want me to wave around to the scopes again?
Yeah, let's.
Okay, hang on here. I gotta. Oh, I did not get the bag yet, so let me just go find the bag.
Oh.
Gotta remember where I put it.
So you can tell, Greg, which direction we're looking because Lake Taghkanic is.
Oh, that's the Taghkanic I can see?
See the car headlights?
Yeah.
Going by? Yeah.
I didn't realize you could see cars from the Taghkanic from there.
I didn't either, but the leaves are falling and.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Ooh, what's that?
Trying to figure out where the red bag is.
Oh.
I think I had it on the tripod and I might have dropped it, so I might have to go look for it.
Oh boy. Okay, note to self.
Sorry.
Make that a clip on.
Yeah. Nothing was in it though, so.
Right.
Let me just let me walk my route for a second and see if I can spot it.
That TV's too noisy. Tell me, I'll turn it. I'll close the door.
I can't hear it.
Okay.
Looks like it's getting a little. Oh.
That's
You can see a little bag lying on the ground, did you? Whoop.
not here.
Guess where Steve is? In the car.
Is that the guy with the shorts?
Yes.
Yeah. Nailed it.
In his car. Told you, he's an astrophotographer.
Yeah. That's something I figured out a long time ago. I got a 15-foot USB cable and I run it into the garage.
What'd you lose?
Probably a little red bag.
A little red.
Little red bag, maybe. Of course, red won't be the operative word. Small bag is just fine. Whoops, occultation.
Has anybody, sidetrack here, has anybody ever tried using one of those cell phone adapters to use?
Yes.
cell phone
We
through?
did. We gave it a shot for some of this, and it wasn't as good as we'd hoped.
Yeah.
I don't think
Any
we're.
chance you found a little bag,
I
little
don't think we're done with
fibrous
it.
bag?
And
lying
what
on the ground?
I'm actually interested in, Jeff, you may find
Probably
this
only about
is
like,
to
you know,
use a Raspberry
like
Pi
tiny thing.
computer.
Huh?
Yeah, hold on a second till Jack.
No.
Conversation.
It was full of air. Yeah, it's the bag that goes with the camera that I've been carrying around. That might have been, yeah. Okay, that's the extent of my travels here. Of course, it might actually, no, because I was pretty sure I hung the bag on the tripod, but then I took it, I had a cable on it, didn't seem to be working.
Are you still looking for your bag?
I'm trying to find the little bag, yeah.
No, I do remember you saying that something about there being a hook and I could just put it right there.
Well, that was the red light.
Oh, okay.
My camera's off, but that was the red light that actually is lighting up the tripod so nobody trips over it.
Right.
Check your pocket.
I will in a minute. I think I'd remember putting it in my pocket, but
Hey, I'll
maybe
be right back.
look in things. Let's see here. Looking for a red bag with a red light is kind of creative. And then with the prevailing winds being this way, I'm just gonna walk down this way a little. I did find a tennis ball earlier.
Greg, you were starting to say something about a Raspberry Pi?
Yeah, the idea is to put a Raspberry Pi with its camera on the eyepiece to record images, but also make it a Wi-Fi hub.
Yeah.
And then people standing around with their phones can connect to it and look at it. Now, in a dark environment like this, that's not going to be so great looking at screens.
Right.
But we also go out on Walkway over the Hudson, and people come by casually, and we can have a whole crowd seeing what the telescope looks at instead of having to stand in line for a long time.
Right, sure. And that Pi camera is sensitive enough.
I don't know. That's something to try out. There's actually a newer, more sensitive or more.
It's a little red one.
Little red bag?
Yeah, it's only about like you know, like about that big.
Little. Oh, what's in it?
Nothing. It holds the cables and things for the camera that I've been carrying around. And I think I had it hooked on the handle when I started walking around with it, and I ignored the fact that it was there. So I may have dropped it somewhere. But I'll turn it, you know, when we start disappearing, I'll get the white lights out. There's also a bit of wind around here, so
You can hear it every once in a while, which kind of adds to the effect. I kind of like it.
Well, I guess I'm going to go now. Jeff, I hope to see some photos from you soon.
Well, I'm at a Bortle 7, and I'm actually probably a good hour at least away from any kind of dark sky, so it's tough. And I'm just getting it started, so I just have an SLR and a 400 millimeter photography lens with the
That's
tracker.
good enough.
With the tracker, so I have enthusiasm.
That's good enough. Okay, well, take it easy.
All right, Greg, take care.
All right, come on and try something.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk around with the camera and see if the camera sees it.
Oh yeah.
Where's Asimo pointing? Okay. Got him on backwards again, but that's okay. Now, wait a minute. I have to get the battery in my pocket again. Ah. I mean, all those other reflective things we were seeing before.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm interested in doing some experiments with what's visible in IR that isn't visible in,
Yeah.
Wow, that's an interesting effect. We should overlay colors on it.
That a leaf?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. It's white. Yep.
I can't even see the leaf down here. Oh, hey, look what they found. Yes.
Yes,
Hey,
this little guy's
I'll
found it.
hold it up here for a second. Look at how it's glowing though. That's ow.
we would have found it.
Yeah, don't shine the red light. Just hold the bag up without a light on it.
Okay.
Oh,
Or
wait.
this,
Oh, it's your red light. Give it back to her then.
Okay. Just take a look at. You
Can you
see?
see it?
Yeah. Well, hold it straight. Hold it. Rotate it out a little. Straight out. There we go. See how? Look at how it glows.
Cool.
Beautiful. Where was it?
Where did you, these guys found
It
it?
was just sort of maybe 5 feet in front of the table.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, good eyes, guys.
Excellent. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
it must have blown off.
Yeah, just bring it over here for a second. I will put the tripod down again. And then the whole idea behind that bag
Yeah.
is to take the battery, which is in my pocket,
Oh,
put it in the bag,
I see. All righty.
and then hang the bag on the hook like the red light is. There's
Okay.
a little hook right there.
Oh, I see.
Okay, we have recovered dynamite. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Yay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. With the help of others, we got
There
our parts
you
back
go.
together.
Yeah, it was probably blowing all around because it's so light.
I think it might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. I was going to walk around with the camera and the IR and see if it could see it.
Oh,
And then that's why I said to see how it glowed.
oh, oh.
It would have been, hey, there it is. I can't see it, but the camera can. Crazy stuff.
would have worked.
Science. We really need to get an IR floodlight.
Noted.
Let's see
Wait,
here.
get some IR LEDs, can't you?
Yeah, sure.
Does it have to be very powerful?
Well, I don't think so because you see what, we saw earlier what this thing was, and it's got what 6 or 8 in there that the camera can barely see. I've seen IR remotes that have more energy than these did. So I think if we got a decent sized, bank of infrared emitting LEDs that,
Here's
quarter
a-
a watt or
Here's
something.
a pack of 10 with an Arduino's receiver for $6.
Ah, cool.
Okay.
What we need is a board and a driver.
Yeah,
Wonder
look,
where
right?
Wonder where we could get that, Eric. Oh, excellent.
I am checking out.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Marvelous. I'm glad you made it.
Yeah.
And
this
I'm
was
glad
great.
the skies behaved themselves
They
mostly.
really did. Yeah, it was beautiful. I saw lots of
Oh,
rain.
it was a hard call this time. I was like, oh,
Yeah, you made out great though.
yeah, I'm glad it worked.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Next month,
Ah,
another satisfied customer.
Oh,
What was that?
that was whoever that is.
Whoa, hey,
whoops.
that's why the light's there. That's Everett, I think,
Okay.
or Emerson. Oh. Well, I can still see Vega, but just. There's Altair. Just. Summer Triangle. You'll notice it's not summer.
Did it say summer?
Yeah, but it's also not high in the sky.
That's true. I took that part out. I was like, I was in my talk. I was like, these 3 stars make up a grouping that we call the Summer Triangle. You'll notice that it's not summer. I was like, that's stupid. Take it out. So did I explain that to you, Jeff, what we're doing on Sunday?
Yeah, but it didn't quite sink in. So
You know, Eric and I team tag a astronomy presentation for the walkway over the Hudson.
okay, yeah.
Eric, I write the script and then give Eric directional instructions, which we're going to walk through and make sure all work tomorrow.
Mhm.
And basically, Eric drives the bus and I talk about it over Zoom for the walkway over the Hudson for somewhere around 300 or 400 people.
Okay. Watching though, not on the bridge, right? Not on the walkway, or are they actually on the walkway?
No, they can't, you
Yeah.
know, let more than 50 people at a time out on the walkway right now. So we're doing this from home.
Yeah.
But normally, under you know, in the before times,
Mhm.
we would go out there, as Eric was saying, we'd have 4, 5, 6 telescopes on the walkway, and people would come up and get a look.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's on the river right outside of Poughkeepsie. So realistically, we just hope for a planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
But people are happy with that.
Sure,
Yeah,
they are.
love it.
Yeah.
And when it's Saturn, oh my gosh.
Oh man, they line up. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they didn't need to line up, just Saturn, you know, they love seeing Saturn, favorite thing.
So I mentioned Stellarium Landscapes, and I've made one for the walkway also. So
I saw that and I downloaded that, I think. But the one I downloaded Cherry Springs.
Mhm.
I'm in Pennsylvania. So I downloaded Cherry Springs and a couple closer to me.
Yep.
Remember which ones they were exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking that you probably would pull those down if you knew
Yeah.
Stellarium at all.
Oh, I use it all the time.
Yep.
In fact, I think I have it on my phone, and I think I
Yep.
get the $3. When I say the paid version, all of $3, but it's
Well, you go back and check. The funniest thing is, I don't think they actually know what they charge for that thing, because I paid $5.
oh well,
You
I
paid
don't know
$3.
exactly what it was, but you know,
No, it changes. I've seen it as high as $25.
really? Oh,
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think it's like, you know, we need a boat payment or something. You know,
it could be running
Yeah.
low on beer money.
let's see if we can get 15 people to pay $10. Yeah. But yeah, I use it quite a bit, and you know, can't do without it.
they're just probing the parameter space of supply and demand.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely starting to get haze in the east too now.
Yeah.
Have you seen any more meteors?
I have not. I've been looking. I think I saw kind of a tail of one kind of right peripherally. We really need to be lying down on the ground, except now we're starting to get clouds overhead too.
Okay.
I think we're probably not long for the world. How's it going over here, Ryan?
Not too bad.
I can actually even see things now without having to shade my eyes.
Got a Ryan in there.
Oh, I was wondering, you got camera on there?
No, the camera with the Dob is very, very difficult.
Yes, I wouldn't. Well, I've seen some tracking Dobs. So, you know.
Yeah, I've seen the prices on them. I'm looking at
Have you
equatorial mounts.
you know Rick Versace, our newsletter editor?
I think I've seen him on Slack. But that's
Yeah.
about it.
He has.
I seen Jack.
Yo, right here.
This is the young man over there,
Yeah,
Emerson.
I think he's right behind you.
Okay. Oh, he's following me around.
He is.
Okay. I've got Stellarium on the
Yes.
stand over there.
Okay.
He's trying to find. He wants to know if we can find Cygnus X1 in
No.
Stellarium.
No.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You can
You can't
find
see it.
Oh, you can't see it.
It's an X-ray source.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can see where
It is not visible. What's that?
There's no visible.
What'd you say, Eric?
Yeah, it's not visible. You can find it in Stellarium and know where to look, but you won't
Yeah,
see it.
it'll put a circle on it and say there it is.
Okay,
But-
but how do you do that? I don't know how to do that.
Okay, hang on one second. I'll be right there.
Okay, you know where my setup is?
Yeah.
That's my car.
You could-
Yep.
I think you could
Um,
search on it, and then
Yeah.
The search.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's easy to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, Rick rather built a parabolic section that goes underneath
That's what I've been looking
the
at.
thing, and he built it himself. So
Yeah, every time you Google it, everyone's like,
Yeah.
"You build it yourself," but
Yeah.
I don't have any of the tools to do any of it.
So now,
yeah, let's go.
and also, while we're walking,
Mhm.
Tom Robb is here,
Okay,
and he wants to get on to Slack,
cool.
but I don't know
Is he a
how.
member?
No, he's
Members only. Pay us money.
I guess I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. If he's a member, then we'll get his
Okay.
email and we'll get him onto Slack.
He came late, so he's over this.
How do Jack? I didn't find out how to do that. Is it on your website? What?
Hold on 1 second here.
Did you
Come on, go away. There we go. Let's see. That's what I want. That's what I want. You know, give me a typing board. Thank you.
What do you do? Typing in something?
Hold on. I'll show you in a second.
Okay. I'll just get back here and I'll be part of it.
Yeah. See, I don't think it's not showing a list. It's not listing it.
I think you have to put a dash between.
Well, if we just type Cygnus, I'll show you how that works here. See how it says Cygnus down here? It lists all the things that it knows that start with that. So if I type, see how it has, if I get less letters, it has more things. So to get SYG, Cygnus and CYG are the only two that it knows. Now it might be because this isn't. Eric, can you find Cygnus X1 on a real Stellarium?
Yeah, but not on this one. Let me.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one may not
On
have
mouse.
So what you do,
It's only a tablet. Yeah.
Tim, what you do is the three
Okay.
boxes here.
Yeah.
You tap that, and there's
Okay.
your search window.
Okay.
Tap in the search. Oops, I missed. Tap in the search window. Brings up the keyboard.
You have to be in the constellation you're.
No,
Oh,
POL
just put anything in there.
Polaris.
Okay.
And there, blink, and now it's on Polaris.
Okay. I see.
But Cygnus X1 is an X-ray source. You can't see it, so what's the point of pointing anything at it?
I didn't
Because
realize Cygnus X1 did not have a visible counterpart.
I don't believe it does.
432,000 or 432.57
Yeah,
light years
light
away.
years away to Polaris. Isn't that cool? And there it is, right there,
Terrific.
sneaking out of the clouds.
It looks like it's getting hazier there.
Yeah. Now let's see. What was it? What was the?
do you guys get the ice layer, the ice clouds that build up high?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we haven't had it last night. What? Speaking of ice clouds, Eric, I don't know if you still have the picture handy, but we were out on a walkway several years ago, and it was a moonwalk. And strangely enough, they do them at the full moon. Of course, the full moon doesn't come up until like 9 o'clock there. So we're watching the moon come up, and I'm seeing this beautiful arc. You know, what is that? 21 degrees or something? I can't remember the number.
That's about right.
Yeah, but there's that arc then in there, and I look, and left and right, brilliant moon dogs. And I got a picture of it.
It's a freebie. It's a freebie. This is the one that Eric.
Oh, Jack, Cygnus
Yes.
is near Vega
Yeah.
in Altair. And there's a triangle. If you,
Yeah, but
So how can I guide you? Let's see.
I don't think you'll be able to get. I don't think that.
You won't get it visually, but it's between, if you draw a line from Vega to Mars,
Yeah.
along that line.
Yeah. Did you? But it does point it to you in there.
Yeah, actually, I found SIG-X. It's very close to the Neb.
Well, yeah, it should be.
Right.
That's what it's in Cygnus.
Exactly. So
I don't think drawing a line to that. No, that goes right. That goes way past Cygnus. So I think that line from Vega to Mars. Oh wait, Vega to Mars. Hello.
Vega to
that's
Mars.
where, that's where I said it was.
Okay. So and along that
Okay.
line, the part of that line
No.
closest to
Keep
the
turning.
Neb-
Keep turning to the right. You see that little white light? Blink. There it is.
That's it. Well, there's another car.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
What's that?
Hercules.
Oh yeah. But I'm interested now. I'll look that up in Stellarium. Do you guys have Stellarium?
We don't know.
You got a PC?
We do.
It's free.
Wow. That's better
Go
than
to
that.
Stellarium, yeah, stellarium.org, and just download it for your OS, and you'll be all set. It's better than this. This is good, but this is a port that they made for portable devices. It's not exactly Stellarium. It's very, very close. It does a lot of the same stuff, but it isn't real Stellarium. Yeah, yeah. Stellarium does a lot of stuff. And according to Eric, you can find Cygnus X1 on the real Stellarium.
I just have to check that out. All right, I think he wants to use it for something.
No, that's all right. This is kind of what it's here for.
You've got to search for Sig Space X.
CYG?
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look here. Let's see if we can do it.
Oh,
I
there it
don't
is.
think it's going to do it on this one, though. And I think I did CYG.
It's just
It does
above.
have CYG.
Okay.
No, it doesn't copy C. It just has CYG, which I'm kind of curious to see what CYG is.
Well, if you bring up constellations, it's right where the lines of Cygnus cross.
Yeah,
It's another way to think of it.
yeah, because it should be
But
in there.
yeah, but it's not just anywhere in Cygnus. It's like right.
Have you got DSOs on? Can you tell me like a relationship? Don't move it yet. To like IC 4996 or NGC 6883. What kind of location we're talking about?
6871.
Sorry.
NGC 6871.
6871. Yeah. Is it close to that?
It's even closer to NGC 6913.
I don't see 6913. That's okay.
6913 or 14?
I'm getting 13.
I'm not seeing that. Let me search for it.
Oh wait.
That's 688 something. Okay, that's NGC. What's the number again?
6913.
913. There we are. Okay. Oh, it's up a little higher. Okay. So you say it's somewhere close to that, right?
The cooling tower?
Yeah, the cooling tower. It's at the edge of the cooling tower near the star Saturn.
Okay.
SADR.
Saturn. Some between the two?
6914 also. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's X1 is in there somewhere.
Yeah. Excellent. Well,
Yeah,
thank
but you can't see it. That's the nature of a black hole.
Exactly.
6914 is pretty close too. So
Cool. You know how they found it though? They had some kind of mysterious little X-ray source. So they sent up a rocket, 1962, I think it was.
Oh, wow.
They sent up a rocket with X-ray sensors on it and pointed it out towards Cygnus, and they found this big, huge bunch of X-rays because atmosphere gets rid of most of our X-rays. And it was the first one that they found, and they didn't know what it was because it was not a point source.
Yeah.
It was
Crescent Nebula.
had some size to it. Yeah, the Kraken. So after a bit of analysis, they said, holy wow, this is a black hole. Because what they're seeing is the accretion ring around the black hole giving off a bunch of X-rays. Somehow I think I've lost the audience.
Ma'am, can you say thank you and then we can go?
He looks like he's having too much fun.
Well, it's a screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Come
this
back
is
next
learning
time.
screen. What's that?
Invite them back for next time.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We are definitely, the window is narrowing.
Yeah.
We have lost all horizons
Oh, have you really?
up to about maybe 15 degrees. Right straight above us isn't too bad. But I hate looking straight above us.
Yeah, I can't. I'll fall over, literally.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that an airplane?
Yeah. Well, it depends on what you're looking at. Let's see.
There's a white dot moving. Right where
Yeah,
you're.
there is an airplane that just went over it, depending upon where you're looking, and it looks like you're probably looking at it. Let's see. You see a cloud? I don't see a cloud. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're looking at that airplane.
It's too slow to be a.
True. But this silly camera can see things that I can only dream of.
It's a dream catcher also.
It might be.
Ooh.
He's got quite a camera there.
To get one of those, take it down to like the viewing deck in New York. They have that one that's all glass, whatnot.
Yeah.
Put it on a boom pole, hold it over there. So when you're sitting back at home, and see if you fall out of your chair.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm kind of curious to see what kind of energy my computer has. I did not power my computer tonight.
Oh, so is it run out or?
No, it's still running away. Here we come with the echo.
So are people leaving?
No, 40. It says 49%. I'm just below half charge.
Okay.
My cell phone is 38. So my 30. What's that?
How's the crowd? Is it thinning?
It's starting to thin. Yeah, we've lost a few. Where there's just like not a whole lot to see anymore. It's starting to go away. We got one scope. We got the Club Dob looks like it's looking at Mars. Or nothing, maybe. I miss looking through that scope. Don't miss dragging it around though.
Yeah, but it is what it is. If it's not going to be good conditions.
Can you still see Orion? You probably can't.
I can. Looks like I can see. I can just make it out.
Oh.
Oops.
There go the flashy lights.
Yeah.
It's not a scope.
You familiar with? Oh, I know you are. Are you familiar with Stellarium?
I am not.
Oh, that's what this is on the cell phone. It's better on a computer.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we could get rid of that big bar down there.
Yeah.
But I mean we can't. This is astronomy software.
Mm-hmm.
It allows us to pretty much see everything we can see there.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, on the desktop, we can replace this horizon line.
Right.
We've actually got one for here.
Oh, cool.
So it actually looks like you're really here.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
But like if we go back to the, let's go to the east here. We can see Orion over there, right?
Yeah.
We're looking.
Yeah.
Star, belt, star, right? A little bit in here. So, and that's east. So if we look east here, there's Orion right there. That's what we're looking at.
Okay.
So it's an accurate representation. You can move it forward and backward in time, though. Like if I do that, I can actually drag the sky, and you'll see that our time down there is changing rapidly when I do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can also do this and set it back. If I turn on the tools, I apparently can't do it like I thought I could. On the, oh, there we are. I can set time to now, boink,
Okay.
and then I can speed it up. And there goes time.
Right.
As if we were
so
going
then you
way,
know
way
where
faster.
in the sky everything will be.
Yeah, we can move forward or backward in time.
Yeah.
Reset to now.
Oh, that's
Oh, so it is very, very handy piece of software. You can put this on your PC at home for free.
Mm-hmm.
Stellarium.org.
Stellarium.org.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Okay.
And it occasionally costs anywhere from $3 to $25 apparently to put it on a mobile device like this.
So I can only put it on my computer for free, but my phone, it's going to cost.
I seem to remember they may have had a free version that went.
I just saw a free version on there.
Yeah, I think it's a limited or not much limited.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe not limited really much at all. I don't remember, but There's a free version for the phone that you can put on. It does some things, might pop up ads, you
Yeah,
know, which
yeah,
are
yeah.
annoying and it's dark.
That's okay.
And
but
then
yeah.
for some amount of money that they seem to be a little mysterious and it keeps changing. If you like it and it's useful to you, you know, throw some money their way. They did a lot of work on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can get the full version here. The two are very slightly different. That you can do a lot on the PC that you can't do on the phone. They're not
Okay.
made by the same people, but they're collaborating.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
you know the interface is slightly different. It's like on a PC, you don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You have this up on their toolbar, you
Mhm.
know, the whole time. So that's not exactly like that. Go back.
So the iPad and iPhone are the
Mhm.
same app then.
Yeah,
So this is the same app as
I
that
believe
one.
so. Yeah, Eric, you have an iPad, don't you?
But then the phone app is a little bit different. I mean, the computer app is a bit different.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I have an iPad, but I haven't got
You don't
Stellarium.
have Stellarium on that one. How about
Okay.
you, Jeff? You have Android or Apples?
Android.
Okay, cool. So,
And
yeah,
we-
I think it's very close,
Okay.
but really useful. And if you want to just, you know, if it gets cloudy, you know, and you want to look around, see some things. I'm doing an event for the walkway on Sunday, which will be entirely done with Stellarium.
Oh, cool.
You know, we'll have last time I think I had about 250, 300 people watching the thing.
Just one. Yeah. That's
And
awesome.
and I basically do a talk for half hour, 45 minutes on what we're looking at. So we start in the west and we just go around. We take a look at the conjunction, and
Where do you do this? Like, where can I watch that?
that go to the walkway.org, I think it is,
Okay.
and they should have a thing. You have to sign up through them.
Okay.
We're participating through their link, and they don't let you just climb in. You have to sign up for it. But you just say, give them the email address, and they'll send you a link, and that link will be the one that you use on Sunday afternoon, 6:30, to get to that talk.
Okay.
They're also going to duplicate it on Facebook, which you can see it and you can play it anytime. So it'll be there as well, and we'll probably have it on YouTube as well.
Okay.
But if you want to do it live, you have to get the link from
Get the link
Walkway.
from Walkway.
Yeah, I can't even give you one because they're all specific to the user.
Right, okay.
But yeah, we're gonna start with looking at the summer triangle in the winter,
Right.
and point over to the conjunction.
Yeah.
Speed time forward to the 21st. Actually see the conjunction. Go back in time, and then basically walk from there, clockwise around the sky. Come back to Jupiter and Saturn, and then talk about the Geminid meteor shower that's happening right about now. We'll peak on Sunday night, 8:30.
I really want to see this meteor shower in this whole area.
Yep.
There's nowhere within like a few hours of here that is
You won't need
going to be clear at all.
well, on Sunday though.
Yeah, no, it's all cloudy. I keep looking at it's driving me nuts. I'm so sad.
She's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was looking at that whatever the Walnut. There's two places. I was looking at here and then Walnut. What
Walnut
is it
Creek?
called?
No.
No, that Walnut where the Catskill Astronomy Club goes to.
I don't know. No, that's
No,
us.
it's west of that. It's closer to Bethel Woods. It's like or Liberty.
know.
It's Liberty, New York. It's,
Liberty,
it's
yeah,
Walnut
okay.
something park.
I
Walnut Mountain Park.
don't know the park,
Yeah.
but okay. That's gonna be dark.
It's Walnut Mountain Park, and it's not a state park, so you can just go. You don't need to register. You can just go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So
So I thought about it because it's only 2 hours from my place.
Of course,
but I
you're
was like,
Stellarium, you're looking at the computer
yeah.
vision of the Geminid. You're not looking at the actual thing.
Yeah, I know, but
Right.
but it's
Well,
like
there's a piece of software
sometimes
called
you just want to like learn
Astrospheric.
a few things,
The piece of software called Astrospheric that I
Yeah.
use for this.
Okay.
And what this does, it'll get there in a minute, is show you where the clouds are.
Yeah.
It gives you a date and time. So here's Friday, here's where we are, here's Saturday getting wonked out.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's Sunday. Now I can only go to 1300 Sunday, but look at those ugly clouds.
Okay. Well,
Okay, but if we come down here, it's got a more prognostication. And yeah, you're right. It doesn't look very good for Sunday night.
yeah, it doesn't.
Okay, but the thing is, that's peak. they do occur considerably, you know, before and after. We're actually
I
catching
know,
some
that's
of them
why,
now.
I mean, I was hoping to see some
Yeah, no, that's
few
horrible.
tonight. I
Yep.
know.
I think we might have seen at least one, but I'm not entirely certain.
I saw something, just one.
Yeah.
Spacesuit News said it was going to be intense and short.
Yeah.
And it didn't spread out as much over the week approaching and after as they usually do.
That's not what I read from, what was it? Sky and Telescope, I think it was.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. Sky and Telescope even had a map that looked like it was about 5 days long.
Oh.
I read a few things that said it was going to be a really good, have some good trails for like a few days.
Well, the thing, it's a different source. This is
Right, because this is not from
comets.
Yeah, it's from an asteroid.
This is from an asteroid.
So
and it's from an
a little bit
asteroid that gets
different.
very close to the sun and gets very hot and sheds a lot of its metallic material.
Yeah.
So it's blowing rocks and metal off of it. And all that stuff is floating around and we're plowing through it.
But it's supposed to be brighter, but just faster.
Well,
guess,
the
because
depth
of the way that
could
the
be.
asteroid moves, I
It's
suppose.
also the newest, I think. So only really discovered it fairly recently. I don't know what the year was. I thought it was the 80s. Not sure. Discovered the source of it, but anyway, yeah. I don't know. Sky and Telescope seemed to think it was that you got to see it for 5, 6, 7 days, but peak will be Sunday. So
Yeah, and I kept looking at weather for Sunday, and I'm getting just more and more disappointed.
well, keep your eye on it because this changed. I looked at this on Monday, and it said even
Well, yeah, I mean, like I know it's coming in now, but
Yeah.
you know, earlier tonight it was like
the atmospheric said it was
amazing.
going to
It
be
was
zero.
great,
100% got wham.
So this is
Weather
amazing
Underground
for
had
me.
this big cloud line that just smacked up on
I
Friday
saw some cool
afternoon and
things
just went.
today.
All of that changed.
Yeah.
And that's the way it works. I say we're not going to have a star party. It's going to be too cloudy and the universe must prove me wrong. So as soon as the universe figures that out, it won't work anymore. But and the West is
Then
opening.
you're going to have to go to countermeasures.
Yeah. Yes. Do you know it or do you know that I know it? Well,
Looks like there might actually be a slot in the clouds that day.
right now. Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, there is kind of there's a slot here too.
Yeah.
We've got a very
because Mars moved from there to there, and now there's like that.
Yeah.
You can pretty much only see Mars.
Yeah, I've seen a few things. The West is opening up a bit. We got the summer triangle is pretty obvious now again. Yeah, and the East is going away. So I wonder how much charge my car has.
Have you hooked up something to your car?
My car is over there charging. I have an electric.
Oh, you have oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Is it a Tesla?
No, my son has a Tesla. I have a Kona. I have a.
I've thought about getting that for my next car.
They're gorgeous.
But I've been road tripping a lot lately, and I didn't see. If you're out west, there's really no place to charge it.
It depends.
Yeah, but like near the parks and stuff, I was road tripping by the national parks, Colorado, Utah. There's no place to charge it.
Hang on a second. Evie.
It's not as much as like I was just thinking, should I get an electric car as my next car? But I might just
Yes is the answer.
I might just do the Subaru as my next car. But I wanted to be more.
Well,
where were you?
Maybe you're only
I was
ready
like
for
Colorado, Utah,
hybrid.
Wyoming, Montana.
Okay, well there's Colorado.
I'm on my second Outback.
That's not a whole lot.
You're on your second Outback.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few.
And that's over 15 years.
All right. Hey, good to see you again. So yeah,
take care.
They're around. I mean, there
I've
are.
had a Honda for 14 years, but it's a Honda Civic, and I couldn't go down Hole in the Rock Road with it because it was too low clearance. And
Oh yeah.
I just want a high clearance vehicle that can like handle all kinds of stuff because I hike and climb and I do a lot of things, and I just want to get to places.
Kona's, I love the Kona. Although I don't know if I'd give it an offer. What you need to do is wait until the Rivian comes out.
Oh yeah.
Of course, it's gonna break the bank. Yeah, like 70 grand. Have you seen that though? you familiar with the Rivian?
I'm not. I know about the Tesla really well. And then I was looking into hybrids because I just want something.
Yeah.
I want something that's a bit more eco-friendly, you know?
Yeah, there's a Rivian.
Oh, wow.
100% electric.
That's so big for me, though.
Yeah, well, you did say off-road.
But look at
I
the
know.
clearance.
Yeah, look at that clearance.
It has great
It has,
clearance.
you can get it with
It's
a kitchen.
actually, it has great clearance. And the tires look like they could do all kinds of things.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
I love
and,
it.
and as a matter of fact, it can do a zero clearance turn. It can do a scrub.
Yeah.
It does a scrub turn, tank turn.
Right.
And it's got a neat little pass through in front of the bed and behind the passenger seat in the back that usually is empty, but they've got a kit that's a fully electric kitchen.
Is there something you could put like to cover that? Because
Oh yeah,
I want a
tonneau
car.
covers. Yeah.
I'm trying to look for a car that I
Well-
can actually just sleep in the trunk of.
Well, that's the R1T.
No,
and
for real.
here's
like
the R1S.
But you know, an Outback, a Subaru Outback, you can just sleep. You can just throw a pad and sleep in the back of it.
Yeah, well, let me get a better picture of the R1S.
I'm only 5'4".
God.
Like I
Oh,
can sleep in the back of most
Well, there's
cars,
the
but
back
not
of
the
the
Honda.
R1S. The R1S is a full SUV. They
Right.
just put a thing over the back of it. Sorry for not talking about stars, guys. There's a tail end of it.
Yeah,
We're not being very
Oh,
convenient.
nice. Okay.
So it's the same car. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
got a enclosed back end.
Yeah,
600-mile range.
Same frame,
Yeah.
yeah, just a different little body.
Yeah.
So it has 600 miles on one charge.
600 miles on one charge, and they've
That's
got
better than a Tesla. The Teslas
Yes.
are not that good.
they've got.
And I even looked at the electric Jeep, like you know, there's Jeep Wranglers.
Oh,
They're
I
gonna
would
do
not
Those looked horrible.
I was gonna say, don't even think about a Jeep.
Oh, I hate
Okay.
Jeeps. But they've also, one of the things they've got is a you know, the toolkit a lot of guys put in the back of their pickup trucks right behind the cab.
Yeah.
Big tool, same thing, same form factor, same everything. It's another battery.
Right. Okay.
They haven't released any real specs yet, but I'm thinking they might get 1,000 miles.
And what about like putting a refrigerator in it? Because I want to put a portable.
Like I said, their kitchen comes with all electric sink,
I know it takes a
stove,
lot of electricity.
refrigerator.
But some refrigerators you can plug in as you're driving and
Yep.
then unplug it,
Yep.
and it'll stay cold for like you know, even like
Depending
10
upon
hours.
your definition of cold, yes.
Well, I mean, I did a whole road trip over the summer and I used a cooler with ice and it was the most annoying thing. I just want a fridge now.
Oh yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Decision.
Yeah, yeah. We've got a pop-up camper, so we're real familiar.
So, are you talking about not a fridge, but one of those solid-state cooling devices?
You probably, probably going to be.
It's like a car fridge. So
yeah, it's a piezo.
It's a cooler that cools pretty fast.
Yeah,
it's an electric cooler that cools fast and it stays cool for a while.
Yeah, usually those things got a little solid-state devices.
It does have a compressor.
Yeah.
It does.
I mean, it's not the kind that cools down to that cools down 60 degrees before below ambient.
No coronavirus storage.
Well, Pfizer will not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Usually those things have a couple of solid state chips, and that have an interesting characteristic on them. If you'll see this for a wood stove occasionally. There's this little fan you can get. You buy this fan, you put it on your wood stove, and the fan turns on and blows. There's no electricity, no batteries, no nothing.
Yeah.
You put the thing on the wood stove and it goes. What it's doing is it's taking the difference in the heat on the bottom and the cool on the top, and it's usually made of crazy metal stuff, so that's very cool on top.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
and
about.
that difference creates an electric current in this piezo effect. On the other hand, if you put current into it, one side gets hot, the other side gets very cold. So they put one of these on this cooler, put the cold side to the cooler on a piece of metal, run current to it. One side will get hot, the other side it's getting hot because it's taking the heat out of the other side. It's getting cold. So that's usually what they do with those. Yeah. It's a neat little device.
It's a good device.
What's that? Yeah. Yeah. Eric should be in here somewhere. I think he's got his video turned off. Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah,
he's there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it's maybe time to
Closing
wind
it down.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about packing up myself, although my car hasn't told me it's done charging yet. So
you're not supposed to
might
charge those all the way
head
anyway,
out
are you?
soon.
I've only got it set
Oh,
for
yeah.
90%.
No,
Let me check on it real quick here.
you can't just do that from your phone.
I can pull up my Hyundai and
Of course you can.
plug me in.
It sounded like he was gonna walk
I
across.
know. I was like,
I know, it did sound like that.
Like, how does it work?
Like a puppy dog.
I know. I know people who start their cars
Oh, I can
and have
lock
them
it, I
going
can unlock
before
it.
they
I can
even
do all
get there,
kinds
and
of
I'm
crazy
like,
things
it
from here.
just starts.
No, it's almost at
I know
80%.
it's
So
common now for the past like 5 years, but I have a Honda. It's 14 years old.
Oh, you
It doesn't do that.
it was actually a little low when I got it here. So I've only got 227 miles I can go. You know,
put the headlights.
I only got 45 to go home.
Actually, headlights.
There's not that many people left. I don't think you have to worry. Most people are packing up. So
It's not that cool.
I think it's okay about the headlights. There's not that many people left.
I can
Yeah.
tell you, the dead of winter. when it's
Usually I
really
just
cold
tell them
out,
I'm coming in, and a lot of times I just
so
use the
much nicer
backup
to
camera.
Of course, I keep it.
Right.
All right, guys, should we shut it down, you think?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm gonna probably.
that's been
I
fun.
had fun.
I appreciate it. Letting me
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Good night, Eric.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing more of you, Jeff.
Yeah, indeed, absolutely. I'll figure out how to send you money or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Eric's the man to
However
talk
that
to about
works.
that.
What's
can
that?
help with that.
Yeah, Eric can tell you all about that.
Okay.
Go to midhudsonastro.org, and when it describes about the club, there it'll say read more, and you just click on that to read
Oh, okay.
more. And
Okay.
Tells you all about us. All righty. I'm seeing white lights, so I'm gonna shut myself down. I'm gonna shut the computer down. I'll unplug the camera. Eric, do you want me to swing by and drop it off?
if it's on your way tonight, that'd be great.
Yeah,
If not,
yeah.
I'll get it from you later. But it's probably easiest if you're passing by, right?
Yeah, I gotta go right through Poughkeepsie, so
Yeah. So, sure.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stop the recording here. So
Yep.
we'll post it just so people can see how well it worked and
Okay.
find out more about electric cars. And
yeah. You never
uh,
know what's gonna happen at one of these
I
things.
think this was a successful test. We've learned a few things. And Jeff, I look forward to seeing more of you in our.
Indeed.
More astrophotography.
Jack tells me I might learn a little bit about astrophotography here. I'm in a group here. I'm Chester in Montgomery County. They're a nice bunch of guys, but they are ardent visual observers.
Okay.
And so they don't have many people that do astro at all. There's a couple that are very, very serious about it, but considering the size of the group, it's a small number.
Well, I got to tell you, I checked it the other day, and the people that I know, and if you join us, fully 10% of our entire membership will be astrophotographers.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, just to have somebody to talk to, just like, oh, what camera did you use? And take,
Yeah, both Greg and Steve are excellent resources, and we've got a couple other folks who are real good resources, and generally don't show up too much, but are definitely good people.
Yeah,
So-
well, I think it's kind of a solitary hobby, especially the photography part.
So on the 15th, we're having a club meeting, and that's open to non-members also.
Yeah.
You can't vote when we have our election. That's all.
Yeah, right. I mean, you can. We'll just ignore you.
Well, never by then, so. Okay. So we're going to sign off and call this a successful test and show it off. And
Yeah, let's see. I'm seeing it's 1800. No, 1920. I went the wrong way. 2000. So expect me close to 9 o'clock, Eric. I think.
Okay.
Takes me about 45 minutes to get to your place from here, and it's
Okay.
going to take me about 15 minutes to load up.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, guys.
Well,
See you now.
Take care, man.